This is Ryan at xcannabis.com, Cincy Life Community News. I have decided to give up on the sites that I just have no time for anymore. And it's not that I don't love what I do with xCannabis, Cincy Life, SLU2, Hemp Strategies, Emerald POS.com. I love all those sites and what we've done to put into them, and just the ability to creatively express what I was thinking at those times. But I've got 30 some odd websites, and that's down from a lot more in previous years where I was managing other people's websites. And I gave that up to work full time because I was managing like 172 different websites. And so I sold off my hosting business. I let my customers know well in advance, and I told them that the person that would be taking over, Ed Bales, who bought it, would be a responsible manager of their accounts, and he was. He got a great server. We took care of him very well. We made sure that I gave him support for free for 6 months, which pretty much is what I'll do with xCannabis and the other sites. But this has been a hard decision right here. I have a 22 gigabyte website. That's what xCannabis is right now. So my hosting bill, I hate to show you this, but this is where I'm at with it because of all of my data. I pay that much every month. Total due $145.85, which I've found out is $8,751 since we started, not including domain registrations every year of all of those 30 some odd websites that I've got. And all of the different services that I get on top of that, like backup hosts and backup servers and things like that. So I've decided that I've just got to kill all the data. I've got to get rid of it. And I'm going to sell the website to somebody. And this protects my users. I've got a lot of users. I'll show you where we are right now. And this is after I had just pruned junk users, like spam users. I got rid of 500 and some odd accounts just a couple of days ago. We had over 900 accounts. Now we have 436. All of which their data, their information, anything that they've left is going to go away. That's only fair. I can't sell this content. It is worth something, I mean, there's been a lot of participation here, and I haven't even had these forums up for years and years now. It's been quite a lot of years since I've had these forums up, and I just reactivated them in the last couple of months. And I haven't really, in fact, it's not even been a couple of months, really. It's only been like a month and a half or so. But we used to have a lot of participation, and I had no time for it. I got some managers. We had some personal conflicts. I didn't use them for very long. And I decided that since I didn't have time to moderate the forums myself of junk and spam and, threatening stuff and, policy violations, basically, since I didn't have time to manage all that, I killed the forums and just did blogging. And I moderated every comment so that there wasn't spam and crap on my blog. And I did a lot of, I had a lot of fun with it, let's put it that way. I mean, people will have their own theory on if I've done good or if I've done bad. Not everybody agrees with what I've done. But, we've got 818 subscribers on YouTube, 825,000 video views. So we've gotten some of our message out anyway, which has been the point the whole time. We've had this radio station since 2010, which if I sell the radio station, I'll kill that content too. All the software comes with this. All of the software, that I've bought over the years, including templates, plugins, custom coding, all of that. It can be used on this website or others. We've got this stuff here. This is Gentle Source shortening software, link shortening software, and it's kind of a cool way to advertise your site. It helps get the word out. And in here we offer free blogs, so people can sign up for a blog for free and get their own message out. Identify whatever opinion they want to identify. We've gotten rid of all of those just because I don't want to sell people's information. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not I'm just not into that, and I just don't have time for these anymore. And there wasn't a whole lot of active websites. You know, people hadn't logged in for several months here, because I've just had no time for it. And you know, in fact, for a little while we had our data growing at such a large rate from the other sites that all of it filled up the server, and we had a problem with our data. Eventually we had to upgrade our server and change the hard drive out, and that made me just, you know, opt into getting a new server, but our backups weren't all that good, so we lost a few sites. We lost Hemp Strategies, just a few others. Hemp Dome, those two sites I didn't have any data for, so that kind of sucked. But and Sensi Life too, I lost some of that. I had a lot of it, but I just decided to start over with SensiLife.com, which is here. See, this is the radio station, so all of this content, this will go with me as well. I mean, I won't leave this behind. We don't have memberships on this site, but it's just, you know, my opinion. It doesn't really, you know, I don't know. I guess I could leave this. I guess I could leave this content on Sensi Life, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just trying to release time and money. You know, just things that seem like bottomless holes of time. And I really don't agree with the way the legalization movement is going with all this taxing and heavy regulation, because I don't agree with what our government spends money on anyway, and I want to see them get rid of the income tax and these stupid excise taxes. You know, so if we legalize it now and they start taxing the crap out of it like they do with I-502, then all we're doing is funding government waste. They're not going to stop spending or slow their spending down. If they have the funds, they'll spend them. And so I'm not in favor of the legalization that, you know, maybe when I got into this in 2008 that I thought I was. I thought I was in favor of taxing, you know, and maybe even a little bit of an excise tax like alcohol. And I was into rescheduling cannabis, like maybe making it a Schedule 2, 3, or 4, or 5. And I'm not now. I don't believe in rescheduling. I believe in unscheduling, and I believe in nullifying dumb laws. I don't think we should put new laws in the place of old laws. I think if there were a stupid law to begin with, especially like prohibition of cannabis, I think those laws just need to go away. Nothing needs to be replaced. We don't need a new law in its place. We just need to get rid of the old dumb laws. So, I mean, I'm going to work on other things. I have activism. I have other sites that I'm working on. You know, too many to count. I don't know how many exactly, but, you know, somewhere around 30. And, you know, I just don't have the time. I have other things on my mind, and my kids, and my family is just more important than this right now. And, you know, it's just time for me to get to it. So, anyway, I got a call coming in as we speak. But anyway, I'm selling this. I wanted to show you just a little bit about Cannabis. Cannabis is 684,637 out of all websites in the world, according to Alexa, and 185,835 in the U.S. as a whole. 224 sites link into Cannabis. We get pretty good traffic on YouTube. Like I said, we got 825,000 views, 818 subscribers. But you know, the YouTube accounts will go with me. The Twitter account is interesting. That can come with the site. I've got like 12,000 Twitter subscribers. Anyway, if you're interested, do me a favor. Save me from this crazy bill of $145.85 every month. And do yourself a favor by getting a high traffic website, you know, that has a good rank in the cannabis community on the internet, and Google and Reddit and all that stuff. You know, oh, did I show you those? Here we are now. Yeah, 12,378 followers, 4,204 tweets. That can all go with this. But like I say, all of our content is going to be wiped out. I don't want to give up any of our members' data, so you'll just get the basic unconfigured software, the website domain transferred to you via an escrow. We can do an escrow transfer. We'll take Bitcoin, bullion, property, other assets, or dollars, US dollars, whatever you got. We'll negotiate something. We're not hurting for anything. We've never really advertised on this site. We've never sold advertising. We've never done Google AdSense on Cannabis. We weren't in it for making money. But certainly somebody could be. Somebody could turn this into that. But we've never put any of that advertising crap on here. So it's interesting what would happen if somebody did buy this and take it. But this is the blog. This is what it used to look like. And it's still here. You can just go to the archive, which is right there. But the home page is just the forums now, and we've had a lot of participation, but they've been closed for years. I just reopened them, so we don't have 5 years worth of participation. We have about 1 year's worth left on the site that you can see. But like I say, that's going away too. But that's just what we've built the traffic up to. We've got that much backlink and web popularity on the internet that it's done good for us, and we've got a good reach, and I've just got other projects, other things to do, so help me out. And and also when I get rid of the data, that's another good part about it, is that the websites won't be 22 gigabytes in size. There'll be hundreds of megabytes, but not 22 gigabytes. So you can get cheaper hosting, much cheaper hosting. You won't have to pay $148 a month. If I don't get a good enough bid, if nobody's got it or nobody cares that much about it or whatever, and I don't sell it for a good amount, like $5,000, somewhere in the neighborhood, give or take, then I'll probably just hold on to it. Maybe I'll do something with it later, but this is your chance to get something that's already established on the internet. It's got a lot of backlinks, and you can get a lot of traffic off of this, so let me know if you're interested. Peace out.